Hey everyone, what is going on? And I am very excited to announce that they actually officially announced the Love Cup. So what is the Love Cup? Well, this is not a Silph Arena meta. This is actually official Go Battle League content. And the Love Cup is going to be the Valentine's Day Cup that they have. You know how they did the Holiday Cup? They also did the Halloween Cup. Now we're getting the Love Cup. So it says introducing the Love Cup, which will run from Monday, February 8th to Monday, February 15th. So it is lasting a week as expected. And it says in this format, only red or pink Pokemon with 1500 CP or less will be eligible to participate. Legendary and mythical Pokemon will not be eligible, so there's not going to be a Mew in this cup, although Mew would probably be really good if it was eligible. So instead of going through all of your red and pink Pokemon and deciding which ones are going to be good, they actually give you a list of the eligible Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of these Pokemon. So it says here is a list of Pokemon that are going to be eligible for the Love Cup. So we have the Charmander line, Charmeleon, Charizard, right? We have Vileplume, Parasect, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Goldeen, Seaking, Jinx, Magmar, Magikarp, but no Gyarados because it's not red. Shiny one does not count. Flareon, Ladybug, Ladian, Ariados, Yanma, Scizor, Slugma, Macargo, Octillery, Delibird, Porygon 2, Magby, Torchic, Combustion Blaziken, Wurmple, Metacham, Carvanha, Camerupt, Solrock, Corphish, Crawdont, Kricketot, Kricketune, Crash Cloak Burmy, Trash Cloak Wormadam, Magmortar, Porygon Z. We've got a lot. Let me keep going, guys. Wash Rotom, Tepig, Pignite, Emboar, Pansear, Simisear, Throw, Venipede, Scolipede, Crocodile, Darumaka, Darmanitan, Dwebble, Crustle, Autumn Form Dealing, Spring Form Dealing, Shelmet, Excelgor, Pawniard, Bishop, Braveroy, Heatmore, Fennekin, Braxton, Delphox, Fletchling, Fletchendeer, Talonflame, Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Execute, Lickitung, Happiny, Chansey, Mr. Mime Jr., or Mime Jr., I should say, Porygon, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Flaffy, Hoppip, Slowking, Snubble, Corsola, Smoochum, Miltank, Blissey, Whismer, Skitty, Melodic, Gorbis, Lovedisk, Cherubi, Sunnyform Cherum, Lickalicky, Ordino, Alomomola, and Scrafty. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I guess I didn't have to read all of that, but it is here if you want to go ahead and read it yourself. And then it says, please note that Galarian Mr. Mime, Galarian Darumaka, and Galarian Darmanitan are not eligible. So even though their regular forms may be eligible, those Galarian forms are not going to be eligible. So let me know what you guys think of this Love Cup, and I'll tell you what I have to think. But right now we're going to go ahead and jump on over to PvPoke.com, the best source that you love to look at, right? We all know it. So we'll take a look at some of the top Pokemon that they recommend. So leading the first spot, and this is as of right now, but leading the first spot is going to be Lickitung, but you want an XL Lickitung. I have no XL candy for Lickitung, so if I use Lickitung, I might have close to a perfect. I think I have like a 98, which is good. I'd be happy to use it. It's not going to be XL, and I don't know how many trainers will be using an XL Lickitung, but Lickitung can still be good without being an XL, I think. Unless if you have it. If you happen to have it, then more power to you. But then we're going to look at Alomomola as the second one. Very interesting. I know that's a pretty tanky Pokemon, but I don't have one invested in, so I'll definitely have to see. Maybe I want to use one. I don't know. Metacham, as we mentioned, right? Metacham XL they recommend. You could use like a perfect that's not XL, but obviously if you have enough candy, power it up a little bit. And there you go, you're going to have a stronger, bulkier Metacham. if Metacham is not bulky enough, right? Going to be crazy. Charizard we have as number 4. And they recommend Wing Attack. I have a Wing Attack one. It doesn't have Blast Burn. I think I would probably still go with Fire Spin. But obviously Wing Attack is great as well. But then we have Clefable and Wigglytuff. So we have 2 Charm uses. What does that tell you? Double Charm is going to dominate this cup. I'm sorry to tell you guys. I mean, you got to be real here. There's no way Niantic playtest these before releasing it because Double Charm is going to absolutely dominate this cup, and you got to be honest, right? Like I love these themed cups, but we know like we didn't in the Halloween Cup there was like double SmackDown uses. I think in the Holiday Cup we had double Charm, although there was some answers to it, I think. But there's pretty much hardly any answers to it. I mean, we have fire types, so like Charizard would be doing good against Charm users. But outside of that, it's really going to be tough. Unless if you talk about Scolipede, which is a poison type, which would be good against Charm users. But again, we have two Charm users. So if you see like a Charizard double Charm team, yeah, maybe you could take out one of their Charm users, but then Charizard can come in and feint the Scolipede. So basically, you're going to want to maybe use Charizard and Scolipede in the back to counter the double Charm. So double Charm is definitely going to dominate this cup, guys. I just wanted to point that out. It's not me who made it. But don't get me wrong. I think this cup is going to be really cool. I love the themed cups, even though they're not necessarily the most thought out. Taking a look at the little cup with the bronze or mirror matches, I still think it's cool to have for like 1 week, you know, even if we get tired of it. So expect Double Charm, expect Clefable and Wigglytuff in the back on so many players' teams. I'm serious. There's not many things that just outright counter them, right? Besides like Charizard and Scolipede, there's other fire types like Blaziken that you could use. But again, Blaziken isn't even that good against it because it's a fighting type, so it's going to be taking neutral damage. Anyway, let's move on. Scrafty, going to be another powerhouse. Again, though, got to watch out for the double charm because Scrafty is not going to have any play against a double charm team. So you do have to keep that in mind. Number 8, they recommend Electrode. So I actually might try out Electrode myself. Volt Switch, Discharge, and Foul Play. So that's going to be really exciting. Number 9, Charizard, a Shadow Charizard. So, you know, you could use the Shadow one. They recommend the regular one over the Shadow one, but I think that would be pretty cool to try out the Shadow variant. And then the regular Medicham is number 10 instead of the XL one. Obviously, the XL one is going to be better. But maybe if you only have it a little bit invested in, maybe it's not like a perfect XL Medicham, you can still get away with using it. It's still going to be really good. Except it is weak to Charm. Sorry about that, guys. I got a notification on my phone. But anyway, number 11, they're recommending Slowking. Number 12, they're recommending Slow Bro. Number 13, they are recommending Crustle. So that's actually really interesting. Going to be really exciting. So again, number 14 is going to be Licky. Number 15 is going to be Lickitung. So Lickitung, number 15, if it's not an XL one. So again, XLs are probably going to be extremely rare. If you have an XL one, more power to you. Obviously, that's going to be really awesome. But if you don't, you could get away with probably using the regular one. Maybe you have it invested in a little bit, but maybe not too much. Anyway, yeah. Lickitung, definitely going to be good for this cup, as I don't know if there's any fighting types or I guess Medicham. I guess Medicham would be able to handle it pretty well, although Lickitung would still be able to do some decent damage to it with body slams. But, yeah, anyway, Cherrim, Sunny Cherrim is going to be really good, really fast, right, with Bullet Seed. And then they have another Shadow, which is going to be Slowbro. So, Shadow, Slowbro is Confusion, Psychic, and Ice Beam. I don't think I TM'd away any frustration on my Shadow Slowpoke or Slowbro, so I don't think I could use that. I would have to use the regular one, which is ranked higher on PvPoke, so why not? Milotic is ranked number 18, so pretty bulky water type, pretty solid one, I would say, as well. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then Shadow Slowking, another Shadow one, but we've talked about the regular ones up above, which are going to be a little bit better. And number 20 is the last one I'm going to talk about. There's obviously others. As I mentioned, Scolipede comes below. So it's a little bit low. I think it's ranked 27 or something. So it's decent. It's up there. So anyway, as I mentioned, going to be Vileplume, or Shadow Vileplume, I should say. And that actually is a poison type. So that's going to be another thing that is resisting Charm, as well as dishing out a lot of damage with Razor Leaf, because we all know how powerful Razor Leaf is. So yeah, excuse me, guys. If you want to counter Charm, if you really want to counter Charm, I would say it's probably going to be Shadow Vileplume, or Vileplume in general. The regular Vileplume probably wouldn't be taking as much from Charm. I mean, it's resisting it. Scolipede is not only resisting it, but dishing super effective damage with Poison Jab, right? And then we have other fire types like Charizard. I mean, there's Magmortar in the format, but there's other fire types you could use. But Charizard is probably going to be the best one. So yeah, I mean, I would say Charizard and Scolipede and Vileplume are probably your best bets in handling a double Charm team. But make no mistakes, guys. I think Double Chum is going to dominate this cup for the week. Keep in mind, at least in the beginning, but keep in mind we only have 1 week for this cup. So unless if you go absolutely crazy and use Vileplume on your team alongside the other two, Charizard and Scolipede, then you'll be able to handle Double Chum no problem. But of course, if you do that, if you're not going up against a Double Chum team, you might run into a little bit of a problem. So again, this cup could be frustrating to some people, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. And let me know your opinions down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.